So the Iowa serial killer, the dad, the father, he's under investigation and death, right? The father is dead, right? He's under investigation because the daughter, yes, of the Iowa serial killer said she helped bury the victims her father killed, as the murders occurred over several decades ago, right? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as the ID Go app. You might want to get those two things combined to make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. So, Lucy Studi, right? Daughter of Dean. He's dead once again. The Ira serial killer. The daughter of, yes, she and siblings buried and disposed of 50 to 70 bodies of the victims, right? 50 to 70 bodies, right? Usually people who help serial killers usually don't come out and confess that they helped their father kill or anybody else. Well, not kill, but by law standard, that is, yes. Once you come out and say that you were involved, that is like helping to kill the victims in a sense. Now, some people don't think about that. If you come out and you confess that you helped to bury, right? If I come out and say I helped my father bury victims, 50 to 70 victims, then law enforcement will ask that I helped to kill, right? What I just mentioned, right? So Lucy said her father targeted sex workers the most in Omaha, Nebraska. And he would kill 5 to 6 women per year, then dump their bodies in a 90-foot well, right? Oh, that's a far drop. 90 feet well, right? Bodies piling up down the well, right? So the bodies dropped 90 feet down into a well on Iowa property. Then you got the dogs, right? You have the dogs, right? I had to pause for a second, because I'm trying to backtrack when I think about the well, how many bodies, right? Could there have been any other locations? Usually serial killers just don't pile up bodies down in one well. 70 bodies is a lot of bodies down a well. Other locations, yes, other locations more likely were involved, right? So, scents of human remains across 4 different locations, right? Not just those locations, outside locations as well, where law enforcement is doing an investigation. As I spoke of that in the opening, right? You have the locations and you have the wells. How there's various locations, right? Are there any other locations outside of those locations, outside of the ones that I just named, as well as the well, right? So law enforcement, when it comes to the investigations where the daughters, right, claiming to help the father, right? Could anybody else have been involved? Were there times where the daughter wasn't in yes, that particular daughter. Was there times when the daughters and the siblings weren't involved? How serial killers sometimes don't involve their kids, but they kill more people. So that's why I'm in question. 50 to 70 bodies, but there could have been more. Could there have been 200 bodies? Right? Could there have been 300 bodies? Because to know he said he killed, to know she came out her mouth, to know she confessed that her father killed 5 to 7 women per year, targeting sex workers. How many sex workers there are, how many women go missing pertaining to sex workers, right? That's why you would ask, did he kill more than 50 to 70? Notice, because see, that's a wide gap as well. 50 to 70 victims, 50 to 70 victims. How wide? Yes, the gap is 50 to 70 victims, right? Could there have been more victims? That's a 20 victim off count, right? 50 to 70, right? Pertaining to her helping, she said that they helped the siblings, right? And I go back once again and ask, were there times where the father killed the victims and didn't involve the daughters, where the numbers might be higher, right? Could there have been any males that he killed involved, or just sex workers, as the daughter mentioned, right? Investigators having, yes, they'll have to scope into C pertaining to what the daughter claims, right? Before they can do the excavating of the grounds, right? And the father, he died over a decade ago. So it's her word, right? Pertaining to what occurred, right? So that's what's interesting when I ask and when I say that there could have been more bodies, right? Because to know once law enforcement comes in, as I say, does the body count go down once a daughter confesses to helping to bury victims, right? Does the body count lower as a daughter claims she helped to bury victims now that the father's dead, right? We're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands at the far left corner. How do people serve time for that sort of thing, right? That's what I'm asking. So, dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about that. Yes, because that's like one of those stories where it's like all over the place. That's like one of those stories in which could be made into a movie. Iowa serial killer, right? Daughters involved, siblings involved, and then portrayals and all the rest. The well dropping, movie scene of that, dropping dead bodies down into a well where it's part of the movie scene, right? Yes, right. What all did the victims, what all did they suffer and endure, right? Because you would want to know, right? When it comes to serial killers, there's usually movies and stuff like that that's based off of that. There's documentaries and all the rest. But a movie would be interesting because how I mentioned the well, right? 90 feet down. Dropping 90 feet down. So yes, dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. May you enjoy your day. I will, in fact, enjoy mine. And I'm gone for now.